Hi, my name is John North. I'm the planner for Frederick County Fire and Rescue, retired battalion chief with Alexandria. The video you're about to watch is going to be on the new X3 SCBA, recently purchased by both departments. This represents the latest technology from Scott. It meets all the new NFPA standards. This is a large investment by both departments in your safety and welfare. They're committed to that. This is a joint effort by both departments to put together a training video that you can see, as we are the first departments in the COG region to purchase these packs. This pack has been voted on by COG as the new standard, and as departments can move forward and come up to the new standard, this is what everybody will be going to.
Hello, my name is Mike Ambrose. I'm a career firefighter in Alexandria, Virginia Fire Department and a volunteer in Frederick County Fire and Rescue in Maryland. I'm also a certified SCBA technician.
We're going to go over the differences between the two types of cylinders that the COG region will be using, a 45-minute cylinder and a 60-minute cylinder, both of them 5,500 PSI. The new difference that we're going to is a snap change. The difference this cylinder has compared to what we currently use, as I said, is a snap change. It also has a CGA valve, as you've seen in the current ones now. This is a one-way valve that's for filling purposes only. Now we're going to fill a cylinder at the fill station. You're going to remove the dust cap from the CGA side. You're going to hook it up to the revolve air, same as you do now with the CGA threads. Where the difference is, you're no longer going to open the cylinder knob. When you open this now, you're going to have air escape through the snap change. So you no longer have to open this knob. It's all operated by the fill station itself. So you're going to fill your cylinder. Once you're completed, this is going to be your open and close for filling of your cylinder. No longer do you have to close the cylinder valve. You just unhook, out, and unthread, and your bottle's filled. At this time, I'm going to show how to install the cylinder and the pack frame reducer. Next, I'm going to install the snap change cylinder into the pack frame reducer. It's just a matter of pushing it into place, and you hear the snap of the two rings locking into place. Once you've installed the cylinder, it's properly installed when you no longer see the orange rings on the snap change. When you're done with the operation, turn your cylinder valve off, bleed out your air. That will let you release the snap change, which is a matter of pulling the snap change pins, rings to the left or right. Then you can easily lift up and remove the cylinder.
Hi, my name is Mark Bird. I am a Frederick County training instructor, also a volunteer in Frederick County, and I am a certified SCBA technician.
Now we're going to describe the SCBA 5.5 X3 pack frame, from the low pressure reducer through the top of the frame itself to the control console, back to the snap change and the pack frame. The low pressure regulator still has the air saver switch, the purge valve. It still releases from the holder the same, still has the snap connect for the face piece, and the LED lights. From the low pressure regulator to the low pressure hose, the connection is still a push connection and disconnects, but now you cannot reconnect it and not have the electronics connecting together. This is the control console with the emergency activation button, the reset button as we had before, a sweeping gauge. 1/3 capacity of the cylinder is now the new NFPA regulation. As it was before, it was 25%. Now it is 33% of your cylinder left over in order for you to exit the building. There will be a green, a yellow, and a red LED here. From the control console, we'll proceed down to the dual EBSS low pressure connection. This is a male and a female connection. We'll go from the low pressure EBSS system to now the cylinder retention strap. The cylinder retention strap does not have a thumb latch anymore, so it's just a hand latch to open the cylinder retention strap. As we come down the pack frame, you'll see that all of the wires now are integrated into the pack frame, so there's no more area that can be caught on the outside of the frame. Coming down the frame to the pack tracker has been moved from the base of the frame up towards to the center of the frame. Pack tracker batteries. These batteries will be changed by the SCBA shop and no one else. The second stage reducer, which is underneath the snap change, has come from the upper part of the pack now down to the lower part of the pack. The universal air connection is basically in the same place it was before. However, now it is attached to the second stage reducer. As you see, here is the connection that you make with the UAC hose out of the RIT pack. There's also a relief valve here, so if you overpressurize it, the relief valve will activate. And you have to wear your SCBA waist straps with this new SCBA. This is the new AV3000 HT facepiece. The lens and the facepiece itself are now high temperature. The voice emitters on the side, the CBurn connection on the front. The red that you see are the exhalation valves, voice emitter on the other side. Moving it around, the 5-point harness and the pull strap. You do not bring the webbing over top of the lens anymore. In the facepiece itself, you'll see that there is a secondary seal in the facepiece. The secondary seal cannot be interfered with any facial hair. It is also more pronounced, and it is a floating seal. This facepiece will float on your face. Do not be alarmed if you start to feel it shift on your face. When you don the facepiece, you must make sure that all of the webbing straps are fully extended. You want to seat your chin into the facepiece and then pull these straps over the back of your head. Like that. Then when you don it, you will pull one strap, you'll pull the other strap, the upper straps, and then snug the head strap. We're now going to show you the new RIT Pack 3. The RIT Pack 3 has carry handles on both ends. It has a hard bottom so that you can drag it. It will also have straps, which we'll show you later. On the face of the RIT Pack 3 are small compartments. Also, there is an air gauge, and this air gauge will signify how much air is in the cylinder. It's on the outside of the pack so that it's easily accessible. There are LED displays here at the base, and over to the far right will be the empty. Over to the far left will be a low battery. These will both be in red. The other LEDs will be in double green, green, yellow, and then down to red. At the ball handle end, and this is the ball handle end of the RIT pack, if you open it up, you'll have your low pressure dual connection, an emergency facepiece, which is only to be used in emergencies. Inside that emergency facepiece is The emergency regulator, as you can see, it's just a regulator. It does not have a HUD display. It will connect in the same way as the regulator does on your face piece. This emergency face piece does not have any voice emitters, does not have a nose cup. It is only to be used in an emergency situation. On the T-handle side of the RIT pack, if you open up the T-handle side, you will see the reducer, high pressure reducer. You'll also see a high pressure fill line, the cylinder connection, the cylinder valve. When you're using the RIT pack, you have to turn the cylinder valve on in order for air to be supplied to the pack.
Hey, good day. My name is Jody Renner. I'm a career firefighter for the city of Alexandria, Virginia. I'm also an SCBA technician. Okay, we're going to go over the X3 Air Pack as worn. As you can see, the enhanced wire management system to reduce the amount of entanglement in the from the air pack itself is integrated into the air pack. The bottle itself is about a 10% reduction in profile, so it's smaller, easier to wear, and less impedance with the helmet's wear. Also, here is your swivel attachment for the shoulder straps, which allows the wearer for better movement and less impediment when reaching overhead and behind you. Moving down to the retention strap for the cylinder, it now is just a lift handle versus a thumb release. Moving down to the cylinder, further down on the cylinder, you'll see that we still have the same view for your external pressure readings. Your snap change will not operate and will not release the bottle when 50 psi is onto the bottle. Your reducer is located here. Here is your pack tracking system, and as you can see, emitting frequently is the green LED lights. These are called buddy lights. They are located on both sides of the air pack. On the wearer's left side is the universal air connection, the UAC, which is adaptable by our RIT packs. And on the wearer's right side is the dual EBSS with the 3-foot. Okay, also on the wearer's right side is the battery placement for the heads-up displays. Moving to the front of the pack, the shoulder straps will go from the articulating harness down to the wearer's right side for the external gauge. The external gauge is angled up for easier view of the firefighter, and it also has the external heads-up display, which is viewable by all firefighters, people operating on the fire ground. The wearer's right side is the low pressure connection for the regulator. And as you'll notice that the waist strap is attached. This SCBA must be worn with the waist strap attached. The overall view of the firefighter, as you can see, that it's ergonomically correct in the fact that it's got it lower on the waist with the waist strap attached. All right, the X3 can be changed, the cylinder can be changed out while on the wearer's back. It's a simple release of the cylinder retention strap, a pull of the snap change, and the removal of the bottle. New cylinder comes in, it slides down the back frame, goes into the snap change, ensuring that the red indication is not visible, and snapping down of the retention strap.
What you're hearing now will be the new NFPA standard for all pass alarms. It's a universal pass alarm that will be known through all manufacturers.